Hey guys, Ada here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another speed build. Today we are in the world of Evergreen Harbour and we are in the Pinecrest Apartments. This particular one is 402. I don't usually build in this apartment, so I thought I'd give it a go today. And this is definitely more of a decor style of an apartment. So obviously this month there are some builds that are decor styles and some that are more kind of storyline focused. This is definitely a decor style. So this is a dark academia kind of themed apartment, which is not really something that I've done before. I've not really decorated using this kind of decor theme, but I really like it. And the one pack that screams out to me with this type of theme is the Life and Death expansion pack. So we use a lot of it today, paired with a base game and some other kind of complementary packs that kind of go well. Some of the kind of Victorian assets that come from, say, Get Together or base game work really well with this particular pack. All right, so let's talk a little bit of floor plan. So you walk in and you have just pretty much this open area. So this is a very awkward shaped apartment. So you have your kitchen, dining, living, all crammed into this kind of open space. And then you have a bathroom and a master bedroom off to the side. And I think it works. I think that this would be a really good build for a single sim or maybe a couple. Definitely someone who is a bookworm. So I put a ton of books in this particular build. I really clutter it up. The book nook kit was really useful in this particular build in terms of the stackable book items, and we use the book cart, and this comes from Get to Work, and this kind of the suitcase with book item that comes from Cats and Dogs. So just like lots of little trinkets and items, just in all like a dark and moody kind of color scheme. This couch was the one thing I knew I wanted to put in this particular build, was this particular couch, because it fits the theme perfectly. I didn't really have an entryway, so I've gone in with just kind of like an end table at a lab. That all comes from the book nook kit, and just gone around with lots of like paintings and kind of like that wall hanging piece. I think that comes from Paranormal Stuff, where it's got like the trinkets and stuff, and werewolves. So these particular like paintings that have like a butterfly in it and whatnot, I thought these worked. They kind of added to that kind of, I don't know, spooky vibe, but also like a historian type vibe, because, you know, maybe they're studying butterflies. I don't know. The storytelling you could use in this particular apartment is there. All right. I even love the detail of the doors. I've gone with a more kind of, you know, I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of like an opulent door. So it's got a nice handle. The handle kind of fits the theme. I really struggled with wallpaper. We don't end up sticking with this wallpaper. We go with something that's a little bit more moody. This is just a base game, kind of a dark wainscoting paneling. I think do I use these for curtains? So in the main part of the house, I use the ones that actually come with Vintage Glamour. They're a different type of draped curtain that's very similar to this. But in the bedroom, we've gone with the ones from Business and Hobbies. And we've gone the Life and Death bed and bedside table with the Seasons lamps, because I love these. I really love the Storybook Nursery Kit rug. And it's got that kind of Gothic vibes to it, those swatches. So I've used that rug and sized it up in this bedroom, paired it with the mirror that came with Get Together. I love that mirror. I've used it in a lot of builds. And I'm just kind of cluttering up the space. I do think we put in a chair as well in this corner. And I think, yeah. Do we use... Yes, I've used the one from Life and Death that's more that Victorian feel and vibe in that kind of... I guess it's like that brown leather type color swatch. I really love it. And that's the kind of, and this photo, so this also comes from Paranormal, and it's kind of like, is it of the goth house? I'm not sure, but it just absolutely, it looks like a haunted house, and it's kind of moody and fits the vibe. All right, so we've gone in with, I think it's a combination of life and death and maybe, yeah, just some base game items. I use this pompous plant. I never use this thing. This comes from, I think it's, is it Dream Home Decorator? I thought it fit this space quite nicely. It added a little bit of color into what is very dark and beige. So yeah, that's the bathroom. All right, we are live in game. I have changed the wallpaper to the wallpaper that came with Life and Death. I think it fits this space way better. It kind of gives this like a library type feel, which I really enjoy. So that is the kitchen, dining, living. This is your master bedroom and your bathroom. A very simple apartment, but I love it. I actually really like this apartment, and I think that if you had the right sim, you could really tell a lot of stories in this space. All right, that is the build today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye for now.